Hello, peoples of the internet, the YouTubes. I went to the Nintendo event in the Florida Mall at I guess up in Orlando or whatever. Yeah, Orlando, I believe it was. And that place was amazing, man. Like just everything. I'm not a Nintendo guy, but I went there because it was an event, and I'm not really going out to events like that. So this was perfect and stuff. So I went there and I played some game. I played the Mario Kart 8. I played Pokemon. I think it was the new ones, the Ruby and Sapphire remakes on 3DS. And I didn't check, so don't I can't be into the specifics. Um, I played Hyrule Warriors, and I played Smash Brothers 4, not the 3DS one, the Wii U one, and like those are just a bunch of games there, and like it was amazing. Like we had a little like a little competition with the Mario Kart 8. If you win, you stayed. If you lose, you gotta go. And get others a chance to play and stuff. And I won like, against my sisters, and then some people came over and we had a blast. And then I went to play some Pokemon, and like it was just fun in general. And I was playing Mario Kart 8 stuff, and well, like I was playing it, but it was with the motion with the Wii remote, no Wii Pro controller or the gamepad or anything. Like the only one that had a gamepad was either one of the employees that was in charge of the station of the Mario Kart 8, or if a fourth player comes along, that fourth player, the next round, the fourth guy that came had a gamepad. And in my head, I'm like, you lucky bastard, you have buttons, I have motion. So, like, but it wasn't that bad as I thought. I did pretty well for a guy who doesn't play on Nintendo systems. I had a blast. I I thought it'd be a wreck. I thought I wouldn't know what to do, but I kind of learned quickly of how to play Mario Kart 8, and it went pretty well. So, like, there's some footage that I recorded of Mario Kart 8, and like I believe that's not me playing, because I I didn't record myself playing. I think my mom got my camera and she recorded it, or she took pictures or whatever. But like who was I? I think I was I don't remember who I was now. Great, I have a terrible memory. But yeah, I was. Oh yeah, I was Link later. I was Link later on in the game. I was Link in the second round of Mario Kart 8, and on his bike, the Hyrulean bike, which looked cool, and it was on a big screen for us to play on, and Mario Kart 8 looked amazing on that big screen TV. So yeah, and it was like pretty freaking awesome. And then I went, and this is a long section of the Mario Kart 8. Anyways, so you'll see footage of the Pokemon gameplay that I did. Don't expect much out of me, because the last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Fire Red on the Game Boy. I played some of the later ones after that, like Ruby and Sapphire. And then after that, I was just on the mystery dungeons. But after that, I didn't play Diamond or Pearl or whatever, because I wasn't at that point in time. I didn't have a DS, kind of, sorta, and I kind of grew out of Nintendo, because like back then I wasn't a child of asking my parents or asking whatever for a DS or a game or whatever. Like if there was a game I could get, I'll get it. But like Pokemon back then was like one of those no can't touch, because the prices never really dropped. Last time I checked, Emerald at GameStop was like still like $40-$30. and that's a game on the freaking Game Boy. And yeah, so that's basically it. And then the woman that was next to me, she was in charge of the Pokemon station, I believe. She was like, I was playing the 3DS game and like, but it was in the middle of a game, like it wasn't beginning or anything. It was just somebody was on an island or something, and I told my sister she was recording recording the footage of Pokemon. I said out of nowhere, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. And then the woman heard me and she was telling me about there's some guy named Steven or whatever in the game that helps you out. And then like I didn't know this happened. But when I went to this character, he asking me if I wanted to go on an adventure, and I'm like, okay. So I clicked on the okay response or whatever, and he said, okay, let's go. We got on a Latios, I think it was like a Latios, and like we just flew into the air, and I'm like, what the hell? And like, we went over the season, like it was just an awesome little cutscene. And then in my head, I'm like, my world needs me, because like, I don't know, just give me that thought, like, you know, the whole my world needs me stuff. It was like a pretty fun game for the short while that I played it. So yeah, and it was pretty amazing. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, and like after that, I went to play some Hyrule Warriors, and it was also pretty darn amazing because I didn't really like. I saw some comment Johnny's review of Hyrule Warriors, and like, you know, it being Dynasty Warrior, just Zelda. Well, you know, I like, and then that caught my attention. You know, I like Dynasty Warrior-esque games. I like Dynasty Warriors. I have One Piece Pirate Warriors on my PS3, so you know, of course, I'm going to play this game because it's, you know, Dynasty Warrior-esque, just Zelda. So I played it, you know, not really expecting a lot because, you know, Dynasty Warriors, but I really like the game. But I can see what Johnny means about the whole like maybe if you put too much time into it, you get sick of it quickly. But I was just like, the whole hook shot and pulling you towards the enemy thing caught me so off guard, and the whole like into the air combo, like this blew my mind. Like it was just too awesome, and then seeing the cutscenes and like HD and stuff like that, and I can see what he means by, you know, voice acting. Like, you know, at least put in some Japanese voice acting. You know, I don't care about dub or whatever for Zelda. Like if there's a dub Zelda, okay then. Like, you know, at least give me some Japanese voice acting, not this whole mouthing nothing out of their bodies and you read the words. I want to see the drama, seeing, you know, see what they say. So yeah, and forgive me if I sound different or weird because I'm like, I have like a stuffy nose and stuff like that. And so yeah, and then while I playing Hyrule Warriors, I immediately thought One Piece, just Zelda, because I have Fire Warriors, and it has the whole map of different sections of the map with enemies and stuff on it, and saying how report to this area and get this, you know, get them or whatever. Like, you know, what is it, One Piece over there? And then the whole fairy, I was like, what the fuck, the fairy? My mom was like behind me, and then she's like, that fairy seems too sexy, and I was like, that's HD graphics for you. So and it was a pretty fun game, and then this other guy came over. No, the woman that was in charge of the station had to leave before I got to play it. So it was this other woman, and she was telling me about the game, about, you know, what buttons to press or whatever. But before she was telling me how to blow up this wall, I already threw the bombs to blow up the wall. And she's like, oh, you already knew that. And I was like, it's my first time playing. I'm sorry. And then like she was telling me about some other features, about how to switch your secondary weapon and all that stuff. And as I'm playing, she's watching me, and then she's like, "Is this really your first time playing Hyrule Warriors?" And I was like, "Yes, ma'am, it's my first time playing Hyrule Warriors." And then she's like, "No," and I was like, "Yes, it's my first time playing Hyrule Warriors. You know, I may look like I have experience, but no, I don't have experience any with this game." So that was fun. And then there was a guy watching me play also, because the part where Gamora, I think was the name of the boss, where he got to throw bombs inside of his mouth. He came up and the guy was telling me about the bomb. I knew about it, just said I would just spam happy with the bombs. I guess I just wanted to see what the bomb. I was just testing it out. I never played a Wii U, Zelda and all that stuff. So yeah, and the guy, and I said, yeah, I know. So when Gamora ate the bombs, like, it was just funny seeing it face to face. The guy eating, like chewing up the bomb, and it just blows in his mouth, and it killed him. And, like a little cutscene of Link stabbing Gamora, and I was like, "Wow, that is awesome!" And then like after I did a cutscene, I looked at him and I told him, you gonna play or something? And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So I gave him the controller, and like he got out of the game and picked Ganondorf to play as. And Ganondorf is as big as I saw him in John's review. Ganondorf is really huge, and the guy was just owning everything in sight. And Ganondorf, little shadow attack was just, where did that come from? And then he had like a huge shadow arm. Like, what the fuck with the arm? Why is Ganondorf so awesome to watch? I mean, it was just awesome seeing all these attacks. Link's little twist sword attack, Ganondorf's little shadow explosion. What's with these these visuals, man? These visuals. It was just too fun watching all this happening, and it was just too cool. Now on to the Smash Brothers 4 on the Wii U. Oh. Okay, this is a battle that I walked in on, but I played as Mega Man, and this is I never played Smash Bros. In my life. I had a GameCube, but I never had Melee. I had an N64, but I never had the first Smash Brothers. I now have a Wii, and I didn't go out of my way to buy Brawl. So this is my first time playing Smash Brothers on anything at all. So obviously I'm going to fail miserably. But I did good enough to survive. So yeah, everybody else had experience. Me, not so much. I died before my sister did. So yeah, I'm that bad. So now I was just spamming the leash power that Mega Man had. Because that was the only thing I could actually do consistently, kind of. I did some lucky uppercuts and this and that, but other than that, I didn't know how to do anything in the game, which was difficult as hell. But soon enough, I will own Smash Brothers. Any Smash Brothers I come across, I will own it. I will play the hell out of it, and it is fun as hell because I want to play and learn how to play these bloody games. Next time I play, I know what the hell I'm doing. So it was a pretty fun event, pretty fun game, pretty fun everything. Thank you guys for being awesome and everything. I took pictures. I may show them in the end of the event. So when that's over and done with, I will do that. And Smash Brothers 4, I like you. I like my Mega Man dude being in there because I really do love Mega Man, and sad seeing him go because I grew up on Mega Man. I grew up on Battle Network, and I owned all. Well, yeah, I owned like all of the Battle Network games, and I beat most of the Battle Network games. I think the one I haven't beaten was the first Battle Network, and that was because like I couldn't save. Like when I put save game, it would not save game. I reset the whole game all over again. So, like I played like all Battle Networks. I played Crimson Joker, I think it was, for the of Star Force for the DS. You know, it's majorly different from the Battle Network series. But I also watched some of Star Force, and I really like Star Force for the sole reason that one, the main character's side beast or whatever looked like the side beast from Battle Network Gregor, and I was a huge Mega Man nerd, so I liked that, and also the whole his Buster is the side beast guy. I'm like, this is amazing, and then it basically was just like it's like when Lan and Mega Man fused in the show, just naturally, because the whole fusion thing didn't come until I think it was Mega Man Access. That was when Lan and Mega Man learned how to fuse with one another, and stuff was just normally, he turned to a Mega Man, and he became a Net Navi basically. He was Mega Man. Lan was just Net Navi fighting each other, just and that, and it was until Access where he could fuse with Mega Man and become Mega Man, which was awesome in my childhood. Like that marked my childhood. So that is the end. I stopped recording at this part. I took the camera back, and I kept on recording the rest of the match. So this is the match, and this is so yeah, Star Fox versus who is this? Meta Knight. No, Lucario. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna post this on the YouTubes, and I'll be seeing you guys on there. Peace to the out, peoples.